All right, so interesting reading. It's interesting that all of your major arcana start at the beginning of the year. So this is a fated few months for the next, 3 to 4 months. Things that are, in a way, out of your control are going to happen. All right, so in March, we have the sun in reverse. This is still a really positive card, but it's not shining as brightly as you had anticipated. So this could be a work project, but it could also be a relationship. And it could be just you, Libra, that you aren't feeling, up to snuff, but you're not feeling terrible. The sun is asking you to keep shining, even though it feels like you've got a cloud in your way. All right, and then we have the Lovers pop up. Oh, that's so wonderful. And literally that card jumped out of my deck just right now. I was shuffling and it popped out. So the Lovers, keep shining because somebody's being drawn to you. All right. The Lover's card is relationship. It is connection. It is soulmate energy. And I like to always say that sometimes it's not romantic. Sometimes it has to do with your work. Sometimes it has to do with, just a dear friend that is making you feel better. But the Lover's card popping up is all about connection. So by the end of March, you will have connected with somebody who is destined to be part of your life. Now, after that, we move straight into transformation, death. So there's a big transformation happening. There's a big change happening. And I think this new person, this new love, this new energy is ushering it in. In April, something is going to end, but you have to let it end so that you can really thrive with this newness, this new relationship, this new sense that you have created in March. So this death is easier than most, I feel. Yeah. And we have the Ace of Pentacles right over death. So this transition is happening. It's an easier transition, but it's a slow moving one. All right, because we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And so Ace of Pentacles in reverse has to do with a new beginning, has to do with a new home or new financial situation. It could also be a new relationship. So this new relationship could be done with a Virgo or a Capricorn or a Taurus, earth energy, or have the sense of that. And I do feel like it's that person that you met in March. Who you just, fell instantly for or, really connected with. And so you're ready to move forward with them, but there's something you have to take care of things outside of that relationship before you can grow this relationship. I do feel like for some of you guys, it's actually kind of like a mistress situation where you're married and you meet someone, what is the masculine from mistress? I was just thinking about that. What is it? Because I wanted to say master, but that's not it. That's interesting. If anyone knows what that is, please tell me in the comments below. Because why don't we have a really good word for a man who is like a mistress? What is it? Anyways, like I was saying, I feel like you guys are going to be seeing someone on the side in a relationship that you have, or, it could be in a business venture too. You're kind of playing the field, seeing who's going to give you the most. I don't see you getting caught or anything like that, but I do see you kind of being like a sneaky Pete about it, but it's not moving as quickly as you had hoped, and it's not moving in the direction you had wanted, as quickly as you wanted. I don't think you're going to get caught in March or April if you're doing that. But in May, that's a different story because we have the awakening and it's in reverse. So you're going to get your just desserts. So if you're spreading your love all around, everyone's going to find out about it. So be ready. It's just like a reminder to take care of your business, take care of everything that's happening, because if it's not in the utmost clarity and honesty, everyone will know about it, including you. So just stay true, stay honest. This is coming up for a lot of signs, the awakening in reverse. So if you're cutting corners, just don't do it. Don't cut corners. Let's see what's next. Oh, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, yeah. So you're going to get caught on something, Libra. I don't know what you're up to. I don't know. But make sure this is your warning. So before you even get there, before you get to May, clear up some situations. Clear things up. Step up, be in front of it, because this Queen of Pentacles is out to get you. And this is like an accountant. This is like a lawyer. This is somebody who knows their stuff. And it's like, you know what? I've seen you doing this and it's not okay. It could also be your husband or your wife, you know, like who's just not having it anymore and they're not happy with what's happening. It could also be the opposite to Libra, where, you know, you're the one who is like, wait, you've been cheating on me this whole time? I've been trying to, you know, make a new beginning with you, make things happen, and you've been cheating on me? You've been leaving me behind? And remember, like this could definitely, I feel more that it's for a relationship than for work, but it could be like a cheating at work too. But like, remember though, you have these two really positive cards here. I mean, you have the Sun, the Lovers, and the Ace of Pentacles in April and March. And even though some of them are in the reverse, it's still a positive shift and it's a positive change. You just have to do it in an honest way. All right. Then in June, we have the Wheel of Fortune happening, the Wheel of Fortune, and it's in the reverse, so slow-moving success. It's coming, but it's not coming fast. And that's been kind of your theme for the last 4 months here, is that, yeah, it's coming. It's just slow moving. All right, and you don't have to fight about it. All right, so yes, it's slow, and yes, I know, Libra, you want it to move faster, but if you get abrupt and aggressive about it, it's not going to change things. So you might want to do that, but don't. You know, it's not going to change the situation. This is a time to sit with patience and just work on keeping everything, all your ducks in a row, and making sure that everything is tip top instead of yelling at somebody, why isn't this happening? And Libra, you guys aren't really yellers anyways. So it's more of you talking to them and saying, hey, how come, you know, I haven't gotten this? How come the money hasn't come through? How come this relationship, we haven't moved in together yet? You know, these kinds of things. If you are just getting antsy and frustrated, it's not going to make it move faster if you try to push the other party in it. July, we have the Page of Cups. So a message from a younger person or somebody who's really immature. And it's hurtful and it's mean and it's meant to hurt your feelings. So this Page of Cups in reverse is just that. It's just being a bully. Totally being a bully. Good. Ace of Wands. You know, this Page of Wands is being a bully, is trying to push you around, and because of it, I think you finally snap, Libra. You finally snap and say, forget it. All right, I am moving on. You're out, mister, you know, or Mrs. Because this is a water sign energy, so it's going to be like Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy, and they're just going to be mean and be like, you don't care. You don't love me. And then you're going to say, you know what? Peace out, home slice. I'm moving on. And it's going to be good. Libra, this is exactly what needed to happen. It's like you just took off a weighted coat and now you get to run free. All right? So just tell them to stuff it. Stuff it, you immature little kid. And move on. Yeah? Ace of Wands is that, like, new beginnings, new relationship, new power, new passion. And it's coming for you. It's coming for you in July. August, we have the Nine of Wands in reverse. Okay, because of this newness, because of this new relationship, my worry here, Libra, is that you're going to try to cater to the new beginning and not to your truth. Make sure you're not so malleable to this new situation that you will, you know, take what you have always believed or your own truth, your personal truth, and let it change just so that it works for the other party. All right, so don't give in, don't shirk yourself. All right, don't lose yourself in this situation. Yeah, stand up for yourself. Stand up for yourself, Five of Wands. So this new fire, this new passion is coming in June. And then in July, I'm sorry, this is July. Let me see, March, April, May, June. So July is the new beginning. August is, make sure to stand up for yourself and fight for what you believe in. Because you're going to be overthrown with passion. You're going to be overthrown with this fire and just in awe and sensuality and sexuality. And that's going to fog your judgment. And so you are going to, at times in August, want to say, okay, well, usually I would never do anything like this, but for you, I will. Nope, don't make an exception for this person. That's not what's supposed to happen. This new beginning is fire and passion to ignite you, but ignite you in a trusting, loving, honest way. And if it doesn't do that, then stand up to it. All right. And if you don't stand up to it, then you run the risk in September of being just sad and upset and anxious. And I feel like you're going to feel that way anyways, because the card popped up, but also, because either way you go about it, you're going to have some reservations. Okay. So with this argument that you're having with someone, if you yield and bend to their wishes, you're going to think, gosh, I really wish I wouldn't have done that, because that's not who I am. But when you stand up for yourself and you say, no, you can't push me around, you're going to feel reservations because you're like, well, I don't want to hurt them and I really like them, So either way, you're going to have like this anxiety of either feeling guilty or feeling guilty. Guilty towards self, guilty towards others. And so you're going to have to choose which one you want, and I really hope that you choose feeling guilty about others and being like, oh, well, I really like them, but I got to stand up for myself, but I really like them. I'd rather you have that than you be like, oh gosh, who have I become? All right, Libra? Yeah, because September is anxious. Is a lot of anxious, sleepless nights. Let's see what's okay. 5 of Pentacles. So this is probably going to be your most challenging month, and it's your most challenging month so far. September, it's you could possibly lose your job. You could lose some financial backing. It's just going to be hard. It's going to be hard. And that's also a reason of anxiety, why you're going to feel like, gosh, like, what do I do now? What do I do now? What do I do now? All right. So that month, just be ready, but there's always hope in it. Okay. Because with this beautiful card, like I always show this. Okay. So we have the 5 of Pentacles. It has to do with being destitute. It does have to do with loss. But when you turn it upside down, look at that beautiful door that's just waiting to be opened. You just have to change your perspective and keep pushing forward. Also, you need to look up. This is a card of faith. Have faith in you, have faith in your universe, have faith in your God. It's just a transit. It's just a month, and then things shift. So October, we have the Page of Wands in the upright. So this is a young energy again popping up with a message of passion, of fire, of love. This is in the upright, so it's a good message. Oh, Queen of Wands in reverse. No! Why? But okay, this is how... There's a positive and a negative to this. First, we have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. So that's a fire sign. That's Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. And they are in the reverse. So they are trying to be sneaky Pete's with you. And you know what? I think mostly they're jealous. They're jealous of you and your grace and your splendor through everything that has happened. It's like you went through a couple kind of crappy things, and yet you still are gorgeous, beautiful, and hold yourself with amazing poise. And this irritates the Queen of Wands. Like, they're like, gosh, and it's like they just went through everything and yet they still are amazing. You know, it's like, it's just, you get under their skin. So the Queen of Wands in reverse is going to be snappy, is going to try to get crowds against you, is going to try to take things that are yours. But you get warned about it, Libra. You get the inside scoop. The Page of Wands lets you know, hey, guess what? The Queen of Wands in reverse is trying to destroy you. And they tell you, and you're like, what? And it's like they kind of say it in an immature way, you know, and they're kind of young. They could just be a young person who says it. Like, they're trying to ruin you. And at first you're going to want to say, oh gosh, no, they would never do that to me. Take it to heart. All right, take it to heart, because they know something that you don't know, and they are trying to get to you, and they're trying to take something that's yours, whether it's your partner or your job or your house. You know, they're not in a good space, and they will do what they need to try to ruin you. And I love this. So right after, I don't love that somebody's trying to ruin you. That's awful. And Libra, I love Libras. They're beautiful, smart, funny, so caring. They know how to just, Libras. I mean, you're ruled by Venus. How could anyone not love Libra? So we have, where am I? I think this is October. October is when this is happening, because that's July, August, September, October. November, it's time to move on. Have faith. Okay, move past this energy, move past. And in some regard, some of you guys are going to have to leave the job, because you're going to say, I'm not going to put up with this BS. I'm not going to put up with it. Heck no, I'm moving on. I have faith in myself. I believe in myself, and I'm going to go get a job in a space that respects and wants me. And that's like, for some of you guys, that's going to be the best venue. It's just to move on, to move past it. And for some of you guys, this card, the Six of Swords, is going to be, I'm not even going to give you the time of day. I'm literally sailing away from it. I'm just moving right past it, and I'm not even going to acknowledge it. I'm just going to focus on my future and what is important in my life and my family and those things that I love. The Star card in reverse, still a positive card, even though it's in the reverse. The Star card is you get what you wish, but this one, when you get what you wish, it's going to take a little bit more time. It's going to take a little bit more effort. And what you wish for, it will come in a way that you hadn't anticipated. So if you are, let's say, with this Queen of Wands that just happened, you're like, can she please go away? Can she please just leave me alone? You know, and, she'll leave you alone, but, you know, only after, you know, she's wreaked havoc and, like tripped you, and then she goes. You know, it's not in the way that you had anticipated. It's like, or that she, you know, something happens to her and you feel guilty about it, you know. But the Star card is a wish card that is happening, and it's just, the potency of the card is a little less when it's in reverse, but still, you know, manifest what you want, make those wishes, and then implement them and make a plan to have it happen. You know, blind faith is beautiful, but blind faith only gets you so far. You have to put in the work. Okay, let me pull one more card for it. I don't want to. I just want to leave it there. Yeah, all right. So 8 of Pentacles right after that. You've won. Now get back to work. You've won. You're feeling good. Celebration, family, holiday season. The holiday season is good to you, Libra. And it's like you're going to want to, you know, rest on your laurels, but it's now you have to actually get back in, because you're only as good as your last, you know. You're only as good as your last project, as your last relationship. So you have to make it better. You know, you have to make it better now. You have to learn more, become stronger. Which for you, Libra, I feel like when you when this happens, you're going to actually really enjoy it. It's like, oh gosh, yes, I finally got there. All right, what's next? I'm excited. Let's keep this ball rolling. So December's a good month. 2 of Pentacles happening in November. Balance out your finances, balance out your life work situation, home work, make sure that it's in balance, because it's going to skew one way or the other in your so that's going to be the challenge of the month. Justice card. Yep. Once again, that's your card. Okay. So, you are going to come into balance. Absolutely. And you're going to rock it. But at the beginning of the month, it's going to be a little testy just to try to get things the way you want it. But then boom, by the end of the month in January, Justice card. That's you. You were sitting on your throne. You got it in balance and no one can stop you. So, now, once you sit in your own power, we move on to February, which is the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. You get there, you get to your throne, and then you just feel uninspired. You're like, I got here, now what? Now what happens? It's like you finally got that relationship, you finally got that job, you finally worked to where you wanted to go. Some of you might even retire, in January. And now what? Now what? It's like, oh gosh, I didn't plan on this part. Like, I don't know what to do with this now. And so it's feeling uninspired. It's feeling like, gosh, what do I do? What do I do? The unconscious. Well, this is your time to really work on the important, murky things you've been pushing in the back of the closet. All right. So these are the emotional, spiritual issues that you've been putting on hold while you build your kingdom, while you build your life. And it's like you finally got that person in your grasp. You've got the job you want after, almost losing it all. And so now you have to work on your spirit. All right. So February, it's like now you got to delve deep and look at the skeletons in the closet and face them. March is the 9 of Cups reversed. So it's, it's the ebb and flow of the year. 9 of Cups is not getting what you had desired. All right. So I feel like you've been working quite diligently at your job and family and even your finances when, things went destitute for a bit. And now it's like you start working on your emotions and your spirit, and it's not coming through as quickly. It's like you don't feel that sense of peace. You don't feel that sense of calm in your life, and you can't tap into it. It's like this hum, something is upsetting me, but I don't know how to fix it.